Polygon Matic at the time of this recording is attempting another breakout to the upside, and at the time of this recording we are holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, and we are just about to break above the next key area of resistance above the 0.5156. And on today's video I will be discussing my breakdown target areas and also give you possible breakout target areas for the next coming hours, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video, and starting the video by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening since the 5th of August, when we saw a massive breakdown move giving us a low below the 0.3367. We started a very nice bounce to the upside where we first peaked in this Elliot count 1. Then we saw a bit of a corrective structure in the formation of these Elliot count 2 into the minimum target areas highlighted on the charts using this red target area, and we almost fully maximized the target area before we finally saw another breakout to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot count 3, whose minimum target areas I gave you by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that Elliot count 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, which is an area that we fully maximized above the 0.5189. We saw a bit of an extended move to the upside in this wave 3, giving us a high above the 0.5823 before we started a corrective structure over here in what I am now terming as the start of a corrective structure in the formation of these Elliot count 4, and its minimum target areas can be given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that Elliot count 3, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.382, and that is the area that I have highlighted here on the chart using this blue target area, which is an area that you can now see that we have seen a pullback into the area, and we have started to see a bit of a reaction to this target area. And as a result of that, I now have two possible scenarios, and the first one is that there are chances that the low that we made below the 0.515 could be the low for that Elliot count 4, and in the next coming hours we might start another bounce to the upside in what I will be terming as the start of an impulsive Elliot count 5, whose minimum target areas can be given once again by connecting the Fibonacci's, the trend-based Fibonacci, from the low of the first wave to the high of that Elliot count 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of that Elliot count 3, giving me a minimum target area for that Elliot count 5 above the fib level 0.618, and that perfectly lies above the 0.6329. So that is the first scenario that you need to have in mind. The alternative scenario is that there are chances that we don't have a low in place for this Elliot count 4, and we might see one more new low within this blue target area. And if that is the case, that means that in the next coming hours we are going to see a corrective structure into this blue target area to fully maximize the area, give us one more new low in this Elliot count 4 before we can finally bounce once again in that Elliot count 5, getting us back above the 0.6 mark in the next coming hours or maybe days. So that is the alternative scenario, and those are the two possible scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Matic chart for the next coming hours, and this is the area that we need to continue paying a lot of attention to, and that area lies between the 0.5081 and the 0.4843. And if by any chance we see a breakdown move to the lower side of this blue target area, then that will be suggesting an even more bearish scenario here on the Matic chart. So that is all I'm expecting for the next coming hours, and that's all for this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one.